So let's take a look at Twitter as a way to find new followers. Obviously we have a lot of other really cool tools we could be using, but Twitter fundamentally has a lot of options for us to find followers and to do some interesting searches. The first thing we can do is take a look at this panel here on the left hand side, the Who to Follow panel. Another way to get into that is through the Discovery tab on the top here. So either way you can do that. Let's click on Discover because we're going to have a look at that anyway. And then Who to Follow. Now these are people suggested by Twitter, so you can take a look at their suggestions and see if there's anyone there who's interesting for you, and you can quickly follow them just with the follow button here on the left hand side. So that's an easy way to scroll through, and that gives you an infinite feed of new people if you keep scrolling down, and you may find some great people to follow on here. A couple of other things that Twitter does for you is they allow you to find people through your friends, and you can click here with Find Friends and log in through your email accounts. You've got to log in and authenticate through your email. I've done that for Gmail already. And they also offer here a way to search for people, so you can search for your friends by name, by Twitter handle, and also you can enter their email here and invite them to enter Twitter. So that's a couple of other things you can do. You can also look at tweets and activity, which I haven't found to be that targeted for me, but the algorithm might work better for you. So you can look at tweets that are going on right now and see if they're relevant to you, see if this person's tweeting anything interesting. Again, as I said, I haven't found that to be great. You can use Twitter search to be far more targeted with that, but the Discover panel gives you some options. So activity is also things that people are doing, following, and so forth, and maybe there's some interesting people in here for you to get to know. But if we go back to the Who to Follow tab and actually use the search here on the top, you can start searching for people who have similar interests to you. So for example, blogging, and do a search, and anyone who has the word blogging in their bio will come up. So as you can see, we have some interesting people here. People who've mentioned the word blogging, and we can then follow them easily again. The blue ones are already followed, as you can see, and then we can just quickly start following some of these people. The only issue with doing things like this in Twitter is, of course, you don't have as much information as with other tools like Tweepy or TweetAdder. You're only seeing the bio, so you don't know how many followers these people have. You don't know when they last tweeted. You have to constantly jump inside to have a look at when they're last active and how many followers they have and so forth. So it doesn't give you a great overview, but if you're not using any of the other tools, it is a possibility, and it does help. What we can also do is jump into the Connect tab here, and the Connect tab shows people who are interacting with you, either following, mentioning, favoriting, all of these kinds of things. And you can then see what these people are doing and whether they're interesting to you, jump into their profiles and decide whether or not you want to follow these people. As I mentioned in the TweetDeck video, you can actually split these out into different columns in TweetDeck: interactions, mentions, or just the notifications column, and watch it on there. It's far easier. But if you're only wanting to use Twitter, this is how you do it in Twitter. You scroll through here and then you can see if these people are worth following. So there's some ideas for finding new followers within Twitter.